All right, Molly Engstrom joins us now. Coach, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate a couple of minutes of your time. Why don't we start by talking about your young team? You've gotten some contributions already from freshmen. Can you tell us about some of the young people who have impressed you early this year?
All of them, honestly. We have 6 skaters. We have 3 forwards and 3 defensemen who are contributing to every part of the lineup. So really happy with where they're currently at right now. We've had a tough non-conference schedule heading in, up to this point. And I think the way that they responded specifically as first-year players is really impressive.
One of the things that we were mentioning before you came on was Alfond Arena, right? And the upgrades that you guys have put in. Tell us a little bit about the building now that the upgrades are finished and what you think that's going to be able to add to the program.
Yeah, the upgrades are unbelievable. I think the biggest thing that we've noticed is just the amount of time that we're able now to currently, be able to spend with our student athletes. Especially during the construction phase, we were across the street. So I think that had an impact on last year specifically. But yeah, now they can just walk upstairs. They've got their nice new beautiful lounge. They walk down the hall. All of our offices are right here. So I think the relationships are feeling a lot of that. Recruiting, I know you had mentioned leveling the playing field with some of these programs, and then just our student athlete experience has increased as a result.
Wanted to ask about Kiia Lahtinen in net as well. 9 games so far for her. I saw in particular in that weekend series against Colgate, she stopped 75 of 80 shots. What have you thought of her so far this season?
She's unbelievable. Any coach, any team would be excited about where we are with goaltending. I think Kiia, it's been so impressive. She's only a sophomore. She came in as second goalie last year, and our starter got injured in October, so she actually stepped in to play her first games in 2024 against BU. So I would imagine she's looking to kind of turn the storyline there. But ever since then, she's been the X factor a little bit for us. She's started the season really, really strong. So we're hoping to put a nice game together in front of her so we can start to see some wins.
Coach, one of the things we talked about the schedule a little bit, right? Whether it's, by choice or whatever the case is, you guys have scheduled really hard at the beginning of the season. Part of the reason for that, you would think, is to be able to gain something out of it. So what has been the thing that you've seen from your team that you hope that you've been able to get out of some of those games against really challenging opponents?
I think number one is just to compete. I wanted them to understand what the level of high level hockey looks like, and so I think that's been one of the things. They have competed hard. I think learning a little bit of that resiliency piece, and really at the end of the day, ultimately what it takes, to be a good hockey team, to be ranked. I think they've done a good job of taking all of those things with them thus far. And we're looking, we're excited about heading into conference play as we started last weekend with Providence.
And this question more about you, I guess, than the team. It's an Olympic year. You had a big involvement in international women's hockey. Just what do you think of this upcoming play into the Olympics and what you're going to expect in February?
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. Historically, everything that I've known has been the residency years for both the U.S. team and Canada, where they spend the entire year together. So now with the PWHL and those players playing a pro season and then going to the Olympics, I think it's really exciting for the players and new for everyone. So we'll see how it goes.
Molly, we really appreciate a minute of your time. We're looking forward to seeing you guys this weekend on Saturday on Nesson against BU. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
That's Maine head coach Molly Engstrom. We'll talk more about that matchup and plenty more coming up on This Week in Hockey.